And here we go. Guys, welcome to thejournalistdj.com. I'm Andile. Next to me is Rouge. Rouge, how are you?
I am amazing. Thank you for having me.
Look, man, so today the setup looks a bit different because I'm actually at the set, right?
Yes.
And it's called The Light Show by Castle Light. And Rouge, of course, is a guest there because, she makes boss moves and, that's how she moves. But yeah, as you guys know, this is like a dance culture platform. And I want to know from Rouge, arguably, I know it's always a debate that she's the best rapper in South Africa.
Not a debate.
It's not a debate?
It's not a debate. It's a given fact.
And right now we see that there's a rise in South Africa. We are taking over with Amapiano. But we don't see Rouge with them raps in the Amapiano. So first of all, I want to ask you, what do you think of the Amapiano movement?
I think it's amazing. You know what I mean? I think, look, we obviously need something that is just inherently South African, and it's always been that. Whether there was a time of Kwaito, whether there's a time of Om, you know what I mean? And now it's just a time of Amapiano. And I think it's very silly that, one should feel insecure being in a hip hop space because we've stood the test of time. There just also needs to be something that reminds us that this is purely South African and no one can claim it. I think it's amazing. It needs to be here. We need it.
Have your fans ever said to you hey, you must collaborate with Amapiano artists and stuff like that?
Funny enough, no. And you know what? I appreciate that. Because at the end of the day, overall, I am an artist. So I'm never necessarily, locked into doing a certain genre. But I do appreciate the fact that they know what is authentically me and what makes sense to me. So, yeah.
Earlier on you were saying that, you are the best rapper, and with hip hop, it's always... it's always like the conversation about who's the best rapper and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I know, you're an all-round artist as well. I know, I've heard you sing, we've seen you sing. Tell me about Rouge, the artist. That we know about the raps, but you being a singer, is there something that you want to focus more on, or is it something you can just do, but it's not really your plans right now?
You know what? I think it's just I'd say a new journey, a new evolution that I want to add to the raps. Because it's something that I was doing even way before rapping. And now I felt like it's time for me to add it into something that I'm already doing just to amplify it. You know what I mean? I think I'd be very silly to step away from something that I know that I can do. I know that can make my music sound a lot better, can make my music reach a lot more people, you know what I mean? People who like melodic sounds, people who enjoy the singing type of stuff. And that's just where I'm at. At this point, I want to make music that I enjoy, you know what I mean? And what I enjoy the raps, but I also enjoy the singing. I enjoy the storytelling. I enjoy the melodic type of songs. And that's the music that I want to be making. I'm not the same Rouge that people knew when I made Mbongo Zaga. There has to be growth. People need to see that, that there's a growth in my story and who I've become in my journey. So, yeah.
Who are your top 5?
Good question.
Yeah. I love them. I love catching people off guard. Who are your top 5 Amapiano artists?
Amapiano. Jesu. Pris. Kamu obviously has to be there. She's amazing. Even Robot Boy, guys, don't sleep on Robot. Robot is out here doing amazing things. Shasha as well, with that melodic Amapiano. And then obviously Mapurisa and Kabza. That combination, not them separately, together. Magic.
I know you like to play around on social media and all that. Would you be interested in doing a executive dance challenge or something like that?
I'm always up for dance challenges. That's what I do. That's what my team and I do for fun. Of course, 100%.
Okay. Second last question, Rouge. The music, man. Ramaphosa just shut down the events again. It's hard to gig. It's hard to make money in the industry. So what does this mean for you? I know you just announced last night that you're back to level 4, but what are your plans? Because we see your plans had to change now.
No, 100%. Even with the light show, we obviously also really have to be pushing this idea of people staying home, being safe. It shifted a lot, but at the same time, I'm very blessed and lucky at the fact that I do get other opportunities, in terms of work, whether it be online stuff that I do. But I'm still going to be focusing on the music. I'm actually taking this as an amazing time for me to finally finish my project. Not worrying about constantly having to worry about, another performance here and there. Finish this album and really focus on the projects that I wanted to make and not necessarily worrying about other people's stuff that I had to get done. But yeah, it is a scary time. I won't lie to you guys because I think that would be very disingenuous to say that everything's amazing. I think people at home need to know that us artists as well, we're scared, we're worried, we're nervous. We don't know what that means for us, but it doesn't mean that we just stop. It means that now we need to find a way to navigate. We need to find a way to make this through so you guys know that you can make this through as well.
Lastly, tell me about the project that you're working on.
So my album, oh my gosh, my sophomore, so excited. It's called Love and Other Stuff. Wow, we're talking raps, we're talking melodies, we're talking African songs, we're talking features like none other. So yeah, this album is going to be a taste of a lot of things. It's going to be a taste of Africa. It's going to be a taste of features that people can't imagine me doing songs with. I have the likes of Shekinah on this album, one of my favorite songs that I can't wait for people to hear. And yeah, just the stories I'm going to tell you. You guys are finally going to understand who Rouge is now.
Looking forward to it, and thank you so much for your time, Rouge.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yo, don't forget to subscribe, and please, please, please share this video.